Mersin kopteften lasagash boys do inar barks best mak bialorishgem. Now, a lot of guys would associate an expensive call with something that's going to cost over $100. There's a lot of great call makers out there, both custom, guys that make production calls, that make really, really nice high-end calls. And deciding when it's time to buy one of those can be pretty difficult. In earlier videos, we have recommended some cheaper calls that you could start out using, and you can find a link to our 3 beginner duck calls in the top corner here. I think the biggest thing that we've realized is that the best time to do it is once you get really good on a cheap call. And here's a few reasons why. When you buy an expensive call, you're not only invested financially, but now you're invested because you love the call. When you go out and you try 100 calls and you find one that just feels perfect for you and you invest the money in it, now you're in for some money and now you feel invested in the fact that you got to learn to call and use that call better. Make sure that you can do anything that you want on a smaller, cheaper call. We recommend like a Haydel DR85. That's a great call to start on, but once you get good with that, don't bother buying that mid-range call, that intermediate call, spending the 70 bucks or whatever it is, because buying that expensive call is gonna do a whole lot more for you. So being able to just make the jump is gonna make you that much more interested in learning to call. And that's only gonna make you a better caller. Practicing more, being more invested, being more interested. These things all just compound to make you a better duck caller. Now, the thing to remember too is we know guys that have been hunting for many, many years that hunt and use the cheapest calls you can buy. They don't feel the need to go and buy expensive calls, and they sound great and they shoot ducks. We're not saying you need to buy an expensive call to get good. We're just saying you might be a lot more interested in practicing when you actually invest in a call that you're in love with. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe here on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Let us know what you guys want to know more about. If you have any questions, feel free to hit us up.